Hello, welcome to the third unit on mass. And even though the title is Mass in Time, Unit and Conversion, but in this video we will only study about the units of mass. And in our last video we learned what mass is. And mass is the amount of matter present in any substance, and it is the property of matter. It is one of the properties of matter. Now, how do we measure mass? All right, one more thing. Mass and weight are two different properties. And the difference you will be taught in higher standards, as I told you in the last video. Now, let us look at the units of mass. And sometimes, at least in our country in India, we use these units as the unit of weight. Now, please remember, please learn, anybody who knows science should know that these grams and kilograms are not the units of weight. So far, if you go into your market, you will be told how much or how heavy a substance do you want. Do you want 10 kilograms of a certain pulse? And we think we are talking about weight. But kilograms, grams, milligrams, they are not the units of weight. They are the units of mass. So in India, we don't use the correct unit to describe the weight. The unit of weight is something known as Newton, and you will study that sometime later. But for now, let us understand the different units of mass. And remember, the units that we are studying are not the units of weight, even though in our daily lives we come across these units as being units of weight. So, the smallest unit that you need to know about is known as a milligram. Now, remember, in the SI system of units, the standard system of the international standard system of measurement, we will always use these prefixes. We'll use milli, we'll use centi, we'll use deci, we'll use the base unit, which is gram in case of mass, and then we'll use deca, and we'll use hecta, and we'll use kilo, right? So we've already studied these units and what they mean with respect to length in our previous videos. And in this particular video, we are going to look into slight greater details of all of these units. Now, let me just rub it a bit, make the screen more visible, better looking, and then we'll proceed, right? So let me just clear up the screen. Just give me a teeny weeny minute and then we'll start. All right, here I have a clearer screen, clearer frame, and let me have a thicker pointer. All right, so the smallest unit that you will study is known as a milligram, and 10 milligrams will make a unit called a centigram, and 10 centigrams will combine to form something known as a decigram, and 10 grams will make a unit of mass which is known as a gram. Now, gram is not the SI unit. We'll come to the SI unit of mass in some time, even though I believe a little while ago I just said that this is the SI unit. This is not the SI unit of mass. The SI unit of mass is kilogram, and we'll just reach there. Now, 10 grams make up something known as a decagram, 10. And 10 decagrams make up something known as a hectagram. 10 hectagrams will make up a kilogram. And now, when you have 100 kilograms, 100, not 10, but 100 kilograms, they make up a unit of mass which is known as a quintal. So a quintal contains 100 kilograms. Likewise, when you have 10 quintals, you get a unit of mass which is called a ton, Tonne, and this is called a ton, right? So these are the different units of mass. Now, all of these units of mass are not used in our daily lives, and the most common units that are used in daily lives are ton. So ton is a very heavy unit of mass. It is used to describe the mass of substances in, let's say, trucks, etc. Quintals, again, to describe the mass of substance in large bags of rice that you get from the market, like a one quintal bag, which is 100 kilograms of something. And then kilogram is the most common unit, which is used when you go to a grocery store. You ask for groceries, you ask for, let's say, sugar or pulses or rice or anything. You will ask the quantity of these particular commodities in kilograms. And then another interesting quantity is a gram. A popular common unit that is used to measure substances or commodities is a gram. Now, what do we purchase in grams? Well, we purchase very expensive items like gold in grams. We cannot purchase gold in kilograms because we don't have so much of money. People who have a lot of money can buy in quintals also. But anyways, normal people like us, we purchase gold in grams, and you also purchase spices in grams, right? And then there is this unit called milligram, which is the smallest unit here on the list. And what do we measure in milligrams? Are the most common ones are medicines. So if you open up your medicine drawer back home, you can find variety of medicines, and one common medicine is called paracetamol. Paracetamol. uh, paraceta, Paracetamol, cetamol, and this drug is used to relieve pain. Now, if you look at these, the blisters or the packets of these medicines, you will find that these drugs inside the tablets are found in, let's say, 100 milligram or 500 milligram, and sometimes you will find very small, tiny tablets which have 1 or 2 milligrams of a certain drug, right? So now these are the different units of mass,